Hello and welcome back to our blind playthrough of Dredge. We are continuing on with the Pale Reach DLC. We made it to the interior, right at the end of our last episode. And we know now that we're going to need to bring some fish with us. So let's start doing that. Harvest some fish so that we can hand it to the weird narwhal kind of thing. Not really a narwhal. Not sure how much we need, but it seemed to need a lot last time. We had to fill up a giant box in order to get it to come destroy something for us. So let's try and do that again. And get more pieces of an icebreaker so we can break through these areas on our own. Don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Alright, that's not great. Incandescent array. Okay, where do we want you to break? There? Right. So, I wish there was a faster way to do this. Come on. Nope. I don't know where you're at. Okay, seems like we lost him. That might not be enough. Okay. Ooh, yes. Hope that's enough. We don't have any little tiny fish. Drop the pot here, so we'll know where it's at on the map. Okay. Yeah, I think that just wasn't enough. Alright. So... Okay. No more fish fit in the pile. Yep, okay. Gotta fill it. Just keep it satisfied at least for a little while. Okay. So that's what we do. Okay. Can we move these into the net? No? Okay. Oh, yes. Icebreaker. Okay. not much of a light. That's what we got. Is that not the way we came? This way, I guess. And... oh. Rocks. I think this is the way out. Yes. All right. All right, that's successful. That counts as a win. Alright, fish market. Alright. You're still fresh. Fresh. Stale. Not rotten, though. Okay, net. Alright. Good there. Shipyard. Repair. And icy worksite. Okay, we got this piece. And storage. This piece. Alright, I think we're only missing one piece. Alright, rest. I need more fish to go in. If we could find that icebreaker, we'd feel less stuck. Okay, it's fine. Got a little bit. Nope. You're not fish. Okay, done here. Oh, come on. Ooh, bulbous toothfish. That's so gross. And... alright, place to put fish. Place to put here. Oh, this is way easier now. And... oh, excuse me. An alarm clock set. That no longer matters. And... put these... alright. Oh, see you, glowy shiny thing. Yes. Yeah, we'll take you. Okay, bulbous toothfish. Vessels feed a distended fluid-filled body. A shadow stirs inside. Oh. Okay. And you dock against a small platform of ice formed around a gigantic clawed hand. You're not the first to find this place. Remnants of a long abandoned camp litter the ice. Frozen equipment. You rummage through a small pile of equipment in the snow. Most items are stuck fast in the ice, but inside a small backpack you find an old journal. Which entry do you want to read? 2nd of June, 1847. Captain ordered us to make camp on the ice in the center of the lagoon. After we saw those lights in the ice, everyone got treasure on their minds. Treasure hunting isn't exactly what the expedition was commissioned for, but given the captain gets the lion's share of whatever we find, it doesn't surprise me that he's willing to bend the rules a bit. We'll start digging after the camp's done. Alright, 4th of June, 1847. Spent the day digging down in the ice. Shovels and ice picks. Can't remember the last time I was this tired. We were only allowed 2 short breaks all day. Down in the pit, as I rested with my back against the ice, I started hearing something. It was different to the sounds of the picks. They were short and sharp. This was low, a rumble from deeper down. On my first break, it was occasional, only a few each minute. By my second break, it had quickened like a heartbeat. Okay, 5th of June. The captain overheard me telling some others about the sound I heard in the pit. Before I knew it, I was in front of his desk, sure I was about to have my pay docked. To my great surprise, he seemed to know something of it already. He was keen on hearing it described over and over. He wants me to help locate the source of it. When he pressed me on it further, I said that it did seem to be coming from the east. Tomorrow we're setting off to see if we can find it. Perhaps I shall get a bonus after this is done. Okay. While we're here. Map. Anchorage Point. Eastern Terminus. Central Camp. Ooh, okay. So we something over there. That's where we left our crag pot, so we should be able to go back over there and see what's going on. This looks like another place to leave fish. Okay. Ice shard. An unnatural spire of ice stands above scraps of snowed over equipment. A dark shape twists within. Place an ear to the ice. An anguished voice cries from deep within the ice. Help me. Frozen. So many years. Free me. Please. Break the ice. Who are you? I am the boatswain. The expedition. Terror. Please. Break the ice. What happened? The figure contorts through painful shapes. We saw lights. Dancing in ice. Dug deep. Didn't know. I heard it. The heart. Beating. Under ice. The cracking. Waking. The noises. In the east. I went. The captain. Brought him here to find it. The hand in the night. Shadow of claws. The darkness shrinks. I turned away. Just a moment. The pain. The claws. My back. So cold. So dark. Under ice. Please. Break the ice. And silence it. You must. Shatter. Okay. Okay, so we still need a tool to do this. Alright. Alright, well, we got an icebreaker now. Well, almost. This won't let us leave yet. No way. Yeah, that's blocked. Okay. Got some eels. There we go. And can't pick up another one anyway. No room. Okay. Yeah, they're giving us plenty of these. Oh, I hear something. Let's see if we can find that other feeding point. Book of Astral Symbols. Yeah, we'll check on you. Where's the other feeding place? That's not a feeding place. It's just a place we can't get through yet. And that's our crab pot. I have to leave him here. Alright. We need to get out of here. Yeah, this should be the way out. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can get an icebreaker on this rig. Alright, here we go. Fish market. Alright, yeah, you're worth a bit of money. Empty all of these fish out. I'd imagine that the ones in our net stay good for a while. Let's get rid of that one. And that one. We'll leave those two in there. So we start with fish. Alright, icy worksite. Here we go. That's everything. Let me just warm up my hands a little, then I'll get started. Nice. Alright, I think that should do it. Front of your ship can now break through chunks of ice. Go ahead and test it out. I'll be watching from here. Alright. Look at that. We got a icebreaker on the front. It actually shows up. Alright, let's try it. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. So, does this ice come back? Or does it stay gone? That's a pretty nice clear path now. Alright. What about these? Try it. Yes. Don't know what the limitations are yet. Fish. Okay, that's it here. That's a major portion of the day gone. Installation took some time. Alright. Okay, left hand side. Got a glowy thing. Oh. I hear you. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Alright, ice shard. Return to the shard of ice, a dark form still shimmering deep within. Alright, break the ice. Do not risk breaking its senses through the ice. Through the shadows, no hope. We're doing it anyway. Okay. Ice axe. Cracked at the handle, the teeth are coated in frozen blood. Ugh. You strike hard against the center of the shard, where the shadow shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Well, that's something. Ooh. Okay. Eyes frozen in the dark. The structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes. Wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Frozen heart. Brilliant crystal, pure ice, gossamer filaments of radiant light drift from within. Okay, storage. Take the stone and leave. Ice shard. Splinters of ice are all that remain. Okay. Alright. Rest for just a bit. Alright. Now we can see. Alright, I see this over here. Place to put fish. To keep this guy busy. Right. Feeding station. Actually, we got just enough. We need to fish some more, though. Get some more of those big fish. There we go. So that'll keep you busy for a little bit. Let's see. That's the area that we went into. Okay. Okay. Go this way. Okay, nothing. The tool that we used went away. So we're going to have to find more of those ice axes. Okay, this goes outside. No, go somewhere else. Shapes in the deep. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, ice axe. This goes outside. Okay, well, first off. Okay, map. Right. Okay, so we've got the ice axe that goes down to here now, I think. Messages. Right, those are the 3 journals we picked up. Alright. So what's this thing in ice? Is this another crab? Seems like that'd be another crab. Oh. Translucent spire of ice stretches down into the darkness. A pulsing glow rises from the deep. Oh. Translucent spire of ice stretches down into the darkness. Pulsing glow rises from the deep, illuminating 4 round sockets. 4 round sockets. Okay, I don't know what those are, but Cabin? Map? There. Okay. Okay. Get better paths in and out. Can't pick you up. Alright. Okay. Alright, I think that's it for now. What we can pick up. Alright, to this guy. Alright, ice shard. Break the ice. Silence it. You must. Shatter. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Alright. Structure peels open, split to its core. Glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Wait, is this the 3 things to socket in there? That's the right shape? Alright, to storage. Take the stone and leave. Okay. Well. What other paths are open from here? Wait, where are we? We're outside. Okay. So we haven't visited this place or that place yet. That's a crab. So if we go along this way... Yeah, we got some panic going on. It's not even midnight yet. This might be bad. This is new. Alright. Sleeper shark. Oh, this is the thing with eyes. Okay, southern locust. Ice shard. Spire glassy ice stands in the shadow of the cliffs. Across the water, a monstrous visage peers from an icy tomb, placed near to the ice. A sound of anger lashes from within. Murderer, betray your men. Left us here, your sleepless god. The voice abates. Wait, your shadow. It speaks. Another shape. Please, save us all. Find the axe. Undo this. The betrayer. Who are you? First officer. Safety of the crew. Failed them. Should have. Cursed place. Find the axe. Undo this, the betrayer. Undo this. So the eyes are closing rather than opening, it looks like. What happened? The men saw lights. Southern cliffs. At night. Captain and I would look into. We rode alone. He was restless. Sleepless. We passed. Walls of ice. Finally arrived. The Great Horn. Into view. The words drift in, some carried away on the wind. Pulled ashore. Quickly. Size of it. The light. Somehow. He knew. Eyes were wild. He was whispering. Answering. He said, it chose him. Alone. Avert my eyes. Could not help. Look upon. We fought. Cold hands. An iron grip. Breathless. Find the axe. Undo this. The betrayer. What's that thing in the ice? Shape in the ice shrinks into itself. I know not. The eyes open. Watching. Shadow of shadow. Through the ice. Yet more. Closed still. It cannot arise. Break the ice. Cold the heart. Find the axe. Undo this. The betrayer. And we won't be able to break the ice. Must not. Fully awaken the eyes. Close them. Strike the heart. Right. Find the axe. Undo this. The betrayer. Alright. Rest. Okay. What are you? Ah. Right there. Okay. And encyclopedia. Sleeper shark. Gliding through the cold, dark depths, this shark is an excellent stealth predator. Individuals can live in excess of 400 years of age. That's ancient. That's pretty cool. Alright, map. Okay, southern locust. I don't think we actually need, yeah, these marks. We can just stop there. Okay. Ice shard. Break the ice. Must not fully awaken the eyes. Close them. Strike the heart. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. A deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Alright, one eye left. To close. Structure peels open, split to its core. A glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Alright, storage. Well. Take the stone and leave. Okay. So one more of these to find. We shouldn't be able to go back anywhere here, right? What is this? Goblin shark. Goblin shark. Using a long snout and protruding jaws, this shark snatches its prey in the darkness. I think I've seen those before. Nature Channel or something. Alright. Oh, our trawl net's gone. Okay. So that's what happens when it wears out. Did not know that. So we've now gone through this area. Make it very clear that we've been through here. Okay, we got a crab pot over here, but we are full. Need a place to put fish. Okay, this we couldn't get to before. Okay, we should feed the creature again. Cargo. Might be able to find a spot for that. Alright, here we go. Okay. Need to display something. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna toss you. That's too bad. What is this? Rot. Discard. Yeah, we're losing stuff. Okay. Now we can go here. Another makeshift camp constructed in the shadow of a frozen clawed hand. Someone was seeking these out. Alright. My shard. Is this the same one that we had talked to? No, we haven't seen this one yet. Okay. Frozen equipment. Very few pieces that still remain. Whoever made camp here was poorly prepared. Inside a small bag, you find a leather-bound journal. Which entry do you want to read? 4th of June, 1847. The men spent the whole day digging. They passed up chunks of ice, some as brilliant as crystal, others of a deepest blue, more beautiful than sapphires. But none held the glow we'd seen in the night. However, I did note a disturbance in the ice to the west. It began as a periodic, distant rumble. As the men dug deeper, the pulsing quickened, strengthening until I could see the ice shifting on the surface. I shall have to inform the captain. It may well be that narwhal creature we saw earlier, though this did seem much larger. As I write this, I can already feel my eyes closing. I'll have to wait until the morning. Okay, want to read 7th of June. This morning the captain appeared out of the fog, rowing alone. Apparently the boatswain remains at a camp in the east, waiting for nightfall. They were unsuccessful in their search, but it does make sense that the lights would be more visible at night. Tomorrow, we're to journey together to the west, towards the shifting ice that I reported. Okay, 8th of June. We are alone on a small island of ice. After hours of rowing through narrow channels, it rose through the fog, a gargantuan, monstrous claw reaching from the deep. Whatever creature it once belonged to must be long dead, as the claw is frozen solid. I wanted to turn back immediately, but the captain insisted we investigate. He's on edge, his head turning this way and that, listening for the slightest sound. He's convinced something will happen after dark. As the last light from the cold sun fades, I have the sense that will be a long night. Okay. Let's take a look at our messages. Journals. Okay, so this is all the journals. And, yep, you're new. Goblin Shark. Map. Western bearing. Okay, so we hadn't been here before. I think we've now been through everywhere. Okay, need to pick up our crab pot when we get a chance. Okay, ice shard. An unnatural spire of ice stands above. Scraps of snowed over equipment. A dark shape twists within, placed an ear to the ice. A voice calls out, distant and distorted. Trapped. Forever. This prison. Get me out. Break it. Somehow. Free me. Who are you? The navigator. Find safe passage. Chart the ice. It came from beyond. Break it. Somehow. Free me. What happened? The digging. The cracked ice. Like a web. Awoke. The ice heart. I told him. Whispers in the west. Look. Took the boatswain. East. Returned alone. Dark figure shudders, sending vibrations through the ice. The next day, rode here. The captain saw the claws, gripped my soul. He insisted, made camp, shadow of the beast, waiting for the stars in the night. I saw his shape, suddenly swallowed by the cold in the dark. He left me. Break it, somehow, free me. Break the ice. This cold sun, warmth long forgot, no more. Break me. Break me, not break it. Interesting. Alright, here we go. You strike hard against the center of the shard where the shadowy shape appears darkest. Deep crack chases upwards, cleaving away fragments that fall and shatter. Okay, that's 4. Oh, that's a narwhal horn. Oh. That's something. Structure peels open, split to its core. Glistening stone lies cradled by broken shapes, wispy threads of starlight trailing from it. Can we put this in storage? Is there a place where it will fit? Hold on. There's got to be a place for this thing. Alright, so first off, I have you. And don't have a good place for this. Ooh, wait. No, that doesn't work. My Tetris skills fail me. Ah, there we go. Take the stone and leave. Okay. Ice shard. Pile of icy splinters marks place where the spire fell. Gotcha. Cabin. Pursuits. Alright. Find a use for the glowing stones. Alright, so we got 4 of the things. 4 glowing stones. Okay. Okay, there's our crab pot. Where's the place where we can feed the narwhal thing? Alright. Rotting? Perfect. You should be rotting too. Yep. Perfect. Stale. That's fine. Rotting. Rotting. Okay. Now, where's our crab pot? Nope. Where's our crab pot? Forward. Right, grab you. Oh, okay. King's Wreath. Alright. We got room for some of this stuff. And you. Got this here. Some of the stuff isn't going to make it back no matter what. There we go. And pick up. Now, generally head north. I like that the lighthouse is visible, like everywhere. Okay, well that's bigger. What is that? Ice shaper. Used to cut and shape chunks of ice for use in refrigeration. What? Okay. Alright. Now. Yeah. Almost back to the pontoon. Ice for refrigeration. That sounds super useful. Yeah, you go ahead and be crazy. Oh, I forgot to mention. Just let me know if you want to temporarily remove that icebreaker. I can swap it out at any of my pontoons. Okay. So fish market. All right. Discard. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Okay. Sell. 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 King's Wreath. Clockwork crown of claws. A cycle of succession in the deep. Right. Net. Yeah, those stayed fresh in the net. Alright. Shipyard. Okay, repair all. We got so much money. What is the deal with this thing? Talk to her in the icework site. Looking through the schematics we found before, there are plans here for another device too. They're for an ice shaper. That's different to your icebreaker, by the way. It's for cutting chunks of ice. If you find the missing device, I'll be able to use the machine to harvest ice blocks for refrigeration. Blocks of ice can be packed into your cargo to slow fish spoilage. Pretty handy, right? That's what the missing ice shaper looks like. Yeah. Guess what we just found? You really found it. How on earth do you actually locate that stuff down there in the deep, eh? Anyway, let me slot this blade in here, and yeah, that seems right. I think it's ready to start cutting. Blocks of ice coming right up. Works pretty well. Here, these are on the house. Okay. Durability 100%. Okay. From now on, I'll be able to stock some of these ice blocks in my pontoons. Thanks, partner. Ooh, that's useful. Okay. Cabin. Encyclopedia. King's Wreath. Hold on. Let's go to ice. Okay, so we haven't found whatever that is. At night. Right, that makes sense. Got those. Goblin Shark Aberration. Squid? Like a squid? Day or night. Trawl. Sleeper Shark Aberration. Another fish we haven't found. Rod at night. So we got 2 at night, 1 to trawl. Some sharks. And those are just aberrations. Okay. We got most of the stuff here from the ice. Sleep an hour. Alright, now. Net. There we go. Crab pot. Let's put you here. Mouth of the deep, deployed at a depth of 100 meters. Alright. Well, another one of those. Okay. Sure. And more of these. I think we found all the aberrations here, so I think we're good. Alright, so we need to make it over to the south. Right? Yes. Straight ahead. I see you. Well, first. There. Okay, what are you? Oris Anchor. Fragment of a golden splintered horn. Discordant buzzing fills the surrounding air. It yearns for the deep. Cast it overboard to create a reusable 2-way portal to Blackstone Isle. Oh. 2-way portal. It's fast travel. Okay. Okay, now that's interesting. Okay, so we need to come back here with those stones on us. Alright. Need to catch more of those sharks too. And we need to run around at night. What are you? Yeah, I think we found your aberrations. That's just debris. Or we don't need to go back there. We need to go to the place we marked already. Okay, I haven't seen the narwhal thing in a bit. Which I'm kind of happy for. But also... Wondering if he's coming out of nowhere after us. Right, we come here with our stuff. Okay. Okay, that's easy enough to get around. Let's head out to the ocean. Open ocean. We got these. No, wolffish. Okay. Okay, need those. What's here? Ah. More pilotfish. Alright, start off. Fish market. Whole fish. 25, that's not bad. Stale. Still fresh. Reusable two-way portal to Blackstone Isle. But we'd have to come back here to pick it up if we ever wanted it back. Crater Seer. Stargazer. Stargazer. Let's check our crab pot. Take that. Alright, sell that. And shipyard. Repair everything. It's just the net, really. Yeah, that ice is going to go away. But that's fine. I think... Yeah, we'll call this an episode here. And when we come back on our next episode, we'll take our stuff from here. Those, take those 4 stones with us. And go slot them into that thing and see what happens. And do some more fishing. Gotta try and find everything we can in this area. Still several fish left to find. Okay, aberration of the wolffish. Goblin shark. Sleeper shark. Squid things. That's just going to come with time, I think. Just trawling everywhere. It's actually not that much stuff left to find, yeah. Aberration of 2 sharks. And a wolffish. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. If you are, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.